Hey guys, I wanted to show you this card. Today's September 27th, so that means you only have 3 days to still get the die cuts for the Yeti. And there's also these die cuts right here. Let's see if you can see how sparkly it is. There goes the dog. The die cut for that, which is the pig one. And so I was just going to show you how I did this. If you know, I'm in Florida, I'm on the West Coast, and we have a hurricane out there. A couple days ago, it was supposed to hit us directly, and now it keeps moving further south. So we'll probably just get some rain. Like if you've read anything about me or like looked at my about page, I've lived in Florida my whole life. So this is not my first hurricane. And if you could see the outside right now, you would not, you don't see anything yet. So, I kind of wanted to make a, I kind of wanted to make a video where I'm making a card showing you how I did something and you could hear the wind and the rain and everything, but I don't even think we're going to get too much wind. So anyway, I'm going to show you how I did a couple of these things and look at that. I mean, yes, the Yeti has a beer. This is not a card for a little kid, obviously, but I'm going to show you how I did that and how I did this. This is with the Windows dies. I made it a little different size than what it's supposed to be. All right, so let's get started. Okay, for the outline of the window, that's with Early Espresso. And of course, here's the window dies right here. And this is the one I'm using. I showed you how to make a bigger window than it actually calls for. Okay, the original size, I did this card, did 2 of them. This is the first one I made. That's the size of the die right there. Okay, so all these that I'm showing you are the actual size of the die. So that one similar to the gnome one. And then this one, I just shared that a couple days ago. We made that in a class of mine. And then I had a video of how to make it bigger, and I made the door one. So you can do all different kinds of things with it. It's really one of my favorite dies. So what I'm going to show you for this one though is to make it smaller. Okay, so for this one, what I've got here, I've got Early Espresso, and it is 2.5 inches this way. That's how big I wanted it for this. And then the width-wise, it doesn't matter because this is gonna cut out on the sides. So what I do is I layer it up there, like right at the top. Okay. This is exactly how I did it with the other one, just a little different for the top, for the door. Okay, so I run it through there, and I don't think you can see, but I don't run it all the way through. Okay, so it looks like that. I hope you can see it. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's hard to tell. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip it around. Gonna get that lined up in there, how it was with the bottom of it. Let's see. All the way at the bottom. Okay. Need to use, here, this one's better. Sorry, now you can hear the Weather Channel on my TV in the family room. I'll go mute that in a second. Okay, so again, we're gonna run it through, and we're not gonna go all the way because it already cut it. You don't want it to recut up at the top because you have the curve at the top. There you go. There's our little teeny tiny window. All right, now I'm just gonna show you how I did the inside and then the beer. Pretty easy. Okay, for the inside of the window where I'm gonna say, get Yeti to party, it's your birthday, just have a piece of white paper here. I made it a little bigger. I'll have to cut the edges off, but when I'm stamping the sentiment, I just sort of want it to be obviously centered on there. Okay. And then I'm gonna die cut. All right, so here's the Yeti dies. Really cute. Lots of cute stuff on there. And then the pig dies. I love these. The wagon, the grass, and then right there, that is like confetti. So what I do is I just, before I even cut this off or anything, I just put this on everywhere. So I'll show you how to do that. And then I put some of the, oh, beautiful glimmer paper that's in the mini catalog behind it. Okay, so here's the little confetti die. Just gonna do like 3 down here and then 1 up there. And then we'll have to trim the white paper when we put it behind the window. Okay, so there's our confetti. You could put anything behind it to make them that color. But this is the glimmer paper that's in the mini catalog. I've used it for other things. There's gold, evening evergreen, and then vanilla. So the gold, this is why you keep like little shrapnel like this, because I'm just gonna line it up and just tape it over the back of that. It doesn't have to be perfect, or you could just, I could just cut a piece like that and put it behind there. I may actually do that just to make it a little easier. But you could, but what I'm saying, if you could look at, see if you probably can't even see it. You can't, but I mean, there's just little pieces of it behind there. So we'll just probably cut a piece and do that. Okay. So anyway, so I just want, there's 2 sets of dies on this card that you can only get for the next couple of days. The Yeti and the pig. There's other dies. I'll have another little short video like that in a couple days, just showing you everything I've made with the dies that are only available for till the end of September. All right, I'm gonna cut that. I've already got everything else stamped and die cut. So, and then I'm gonna show you how I did that. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start to assemble our window here. That way, some of those, the die cuts of the confetti will be covered up, so you don't need to put anything behind them because you can't see them. Okay. All right. Should have not put glue all the way to the side, but that's okay. Okay, so there I got that. So you can see some of the confetti is not shown. I might use that for something else. So just gonna I stamped on the other side of it and I didn't like it. That's why you can see that. Okay. Okay. Then will that cover that? No. Let's do another one here. Sorry if you're hearing so many noises in my background. It's all hurricane preparedness, moving stuff in your yard that could be blown away. I don't even think we have to worry about it. A new thing just came out. It's gone even further south. So, all right, see, look at that. Isn't that so cute? Okay, clean this up and then we'll make the beer. Okay, the way I colored this beer, I used the pale pumpkin pie and the dark saffron. So these right here. It makes it look like a light beer, which if I drink beer, that's what I have is a light beer. I don't really drink beer, but you could do it. I mean, I just had all these other colors out and you could make it lots of different colors. You could make it darker, you could whatever. And I thought, oh, I'll try that. But then I thought, you know what? No, I'm just going to color it the way I colored it. I don't want to color it and then hate it or whatever. But, you know, I take a little scrap piece of paper and color it and see how it looks for you, you know. Cinnamon Cider, which was an in color that retired this year. It was really good for that kind of stuff, but can't use that anymore. This is going to make it a little different. I think I did it the opposite way. I think I did saffron first. So a little different. That's the beauty of these is, you know, I think and this was a lot lighter. It always looks good. Okay, now this is the, let's see, right here. This is the Brewed For You stamp set. So I stamped the glass and then I can't even think of the word of it anyway. And then these are the dies. And so they've got these right here that you can stamp and then die cut. The little foam bubbles stuff. And what I did, instead of stamping it and then die cutting it, I just die cut it right here. Okay. And what I'm going to use is I'm going to use the Snowfall Accents Puff Paint, okay, which I've used on other cards. I think it was even this one that I showed you a little while ago to make the snow by the trees. Okay, that's its intent, but I saw this from several other people that they had used it for the beer, and I just thought that is so cool. Get my little silicone craft sheet and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so like I said, I just die cut it with basic white. Need that. This you shake up. And it's very, very liquidy and not super thick. Okay, so I just go over it like that. And I'm gonna use this because when I did the first one, it was flying all over the place. See, just like that. Trying to move it so you can see a little better. A little warm. It takes a lot of heat, but look at that. Is that not so cool? I mean, I love that. All right. All right, now we're gonna just put this card together. Okay, so there you go. Isn't that cute? I can think of a lot of people I would send that card to. Well, now I have two. So the paper in the background is from He's the Man Designer Series paper. I've used it several times. Obviously, from the name of it, it's really good for masculine cards. So just something, simple and not, with simple colors and things like that. So, okay, I just wanted to show you that. Pretty easy. Just, the Yeti dies and all those, they're just so great. And, obviously I'm offering something, but if you already have a demonstrator, you are a demonstrator, I just really feel like, buy it from your demonstrator, buy it for yourself, whatever. I mean, they're really good. There's so many ideas for it. If you have any questions, just let me know. And I hope everybody's having a great day.